Hey, what is up? We are live. We are back. We just got done with the stream with Steve. All the colors are messed up here, but it's all good. We got Sweet Leaf here. We have Losimo here. We'll get to a draft here in just a minute, but first, we're going to hit the intro.
Hey, we're grinding through the torment. High volume, no management. Taming souls indecent. Grinding drafts through the abyss, no rest in our veins. Feel striking like lightning, flooding endless pains from late season voids. He's dropping all the flames. Bestball Degens unite, shattering the chains. Old school RB stacking fury, derailing trendy trains. Who is commanding the storm etched in our brains? Who? Hey, thunder in the names, claiming all the kills. Flames, names, games. Degen wrath of fuse, stone age torment remains. Bestball eternal in Rumain's infernal domain. Pterodactyl pigs screaming, Cayman chaos reigns. Fossil fury fuels the fire, drafted through the vein.
All right, we are here. Thank you all for coming in. We're going to do a drafters today. We've already went through the news. We already went through the notes. We're just going to jump right in. We're not going to do the countdown video. We're waiting on 9. This might take a little while. Hopefully we can get one done. DraftKings, if it don't fill, we could do that. We might even just do the $1 DraftKings for fun if it doesn't fill. Hopefully we can get this. If you're just popping in, if you can smash the like, that'd be fantastic. Also, if you're new to drafters, you can use promo code WHO, capital H, 2 little O's for a 100% deposit match for up to $100. Just got done with a really long stream with Steve Shout from Fanspeak Network. We went over rookies, the combine, the impact it had on our rankings, what we should do with best ball, in our opinions. So hopefully some people got some use out of that. Hopefully not everybody got upset whenever I said that certain players were like the Cardinal, like the Justin Jefferson, or like it was either Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase was wide receiver 2, right, at LSU. Whenever talking about Cardinal Tate and his ability. Definitely doesn't look like this is going to fill. We usually have trouble filling over here on drafters. So, I mean, we've been here for a little bit, and we only have 8 to go. So, definitely looking like we're going to go over to DK. Let me check the mission of the day over there. I'll give some people some time to pop in here. Also time to smash that like. But I wouldn't mind doing some DK. I actually like the DK lobbies as well. And the $1 DKs, just something to chill, have a good time with. What's up? Yeah, drafters has a really hard time to fill. I wish I could do more drafters. People don't seem to enjoy it though, so I'm probably gonna start doing less. It's probably bad for the channel to do drafters. What'd you say? Wrong. Oh yeah, I see. For whatever reason, I use the same. I use the same exact. Just a drafter is $10. It looks like we're probably gonna move over to DraftKings. Actually, we're gonna go ahead and just do that. We've been sitting there for a few minutes, and it hasn't moved. So we're gonna go over to DraftKings. And we're just going to do one for the people. We're just going to do a $1 one here. Nothing big. Just a $1 one. And we're going to enter. Let me make sure I don't enter with with that, we're gonna go ahead and enter the $1 one right now. See what we have. It's gonna be a full lobby. Yeah, I wish they would put a $3 up. I really do. Those fill pretty fast. And yeah, I don't know why so it did this last week too. Whenever I was on Steve's stream, or whenever I did this stream with Steve, and then I did the other one in the other lobby, because it changed the way everything works, and it's all kind of dumb now. But yeah, we'll use this one. Actually, I don't know. We'll just click some buttons and see what works. I think that this is the one I usually use. So the last one just filled. I was in the last $1. Oh, nice. Yeah, we got 5 to go. We are in the DK $1 early bird tournament. I was in here earlier today, and there was some wild stuff going on. There was a guy auto drafting that took, he took Travis Hunter at pick 55, and what else? Like it was a lot of stuff. They instantly went into the lobby on auto draft, and they had rankings that were way different. Like just way different. It was some wild stuff. We got 17 here. We got 4 likes. We can do better than that. Hopefully we can do, and we might just do one draft tonight. Tomorrow I have a guest coming on. It's going to be a really good time. Probably do a little bit longer of a show tomorrow. And then on Thursday, we have Saul coming on for the Who's Crew. That'll be a good time. Look forward to it for sure. Oh, crap. All right, see ya. It sounds like Mikey's day just got interesting. Good thing you didn't get in a draft. You don't have to. What's up? We're just gonna chill and do a $1 DK draft. Steve, how we doing? If it's not filling, we will go to the $10 one. Either way. Thank you, Two Mules. We jumped in. We tried to do the drafters. For whatever reason, it didn't work. I don't know why it changed the overlay. All this stuff. There we go. Now it looks right. Wish you could, but you maxed it. I've done mostly DK on slow so far. These, we're actually gonna withdraw from this, and we're gonna go to the $10 one. I only have $12 in this account, but we withdrew from it. It wasn't filling. We'll see what happens with the $10 one. For whatever reason, none of these are wanting to fill. So, Bestball, $10. We're going to join, and we're going to join in 15 seconds. We never leave the line. Fury, endless, relentless, fantasy, reigns. Who wins? Immortal. Hey, well, this one looks like it's about to fill. So, and the drafters is still only 4 people in it. So, definitely going to take a bit to get that to fill. They take forever to get to fill. We need one more for a DK $10 entry. So I've been picking, I've not got much 101, 102 on DraftKings. I've been picking a lot at like the 108, 109 range, which doesn't feel that bad. But so I don't know anything about MLB, but I've done a couple. If you know Updog and I have been doing some off stream. I don't know, like I said, I don't know much about the fantasy baseball, but like we're basically partnering up since he can't do them live. We're doing them on my account. I know a little bit, like just who's hurt, basically. I don't know anything about the players, but I've definitely done some random, like I've definitely done some eliminators for fun. We get the 104. We have Jabron at the 107. We got Sweet Leaf at the 111. If you're in here and I didn't shout you out and you want to be shouted out, go ahead and say something. But we are here with the infamous 2-minute DraftKings wait. Everybody loves the 2-minute wait over here on DraftKings. It's the best. Everyone likes it. And if you don't, you're wrong. DraftKings isn't wrong. You're wrong. 119. And you max big board, right? And how we been, Jets Drop Bombs? I thought I used to see you in my like in the weekly streets back then. 2 minutes. All right, let's go ahead and put the timestamp in here. 12 minutes, basically. Is that why it's 2 minutes specifically for people who smoke bowls during it? Hey, thanks, Game Type. Love seeing everybody in here. Who's that picture of, by the way? Slow play all the pre-draft stuff. You are Barracudas, got it. Which would be the 108, sir. That would be an 8. Just so you know. Okay, that was Devin Neal. Got it. I mean, the first 4 picks feel fantastic. Like the first 2 feel awesome, and then 3 and 4 feel really good. Sure, James Cook at the 102. Why not? We're in DraftKings. Anything goes. Yeah. This is DraftKings for you. James Cook at the 102. Bankroll is not unlimited around these parts. I didn't break even last year, but I came pretty close. With the daily stuff, so I actually have to like put money on DraftKings because I did pretty bad on DraftKings overall. But on Underdog and Drafters, I'm kind of free rolling at the moment. Now I'm sure I'll put money in eventually, but 40% Neal, is that currently? Like I think Neal is a solid bet, but I do think they're incredibly live to add somebody either way. Stacked with Allen guy, must play chess. Stacked with Allen. Who are we stacking with Allen, sir? So other than the James Cook guy, everything seems to be going pretty normal. So did any news drop while I was doing like, cause I seen Drew Dahlman retired. All right, so Seahawks will not be players not tagged today who will be allowed to become free agents next week include Alec Pierce, Odafa Owe, ETN, Lindenbaum, Trey Hendrickson, and Kenneth Walker. I've been thinking that ETN leaves for a while. We'll see what actually happens. Officially, Kyler Murray is going to be released. The transition tag is on him, Daniel Jones. They're not going to franchise Pierce, but they are actively negotiating. That's good to know. That probably means that Pittman may end up being gone. I don't know. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. They officially announced that they're cutting Kyler and Kenneth Walker, Travis Etienne, not getting tags to the free agents. Yep. That's what I was seeing there. Hold on. Yeah, I guess DraftKings just put a video of wiener dogs racing on ice. I'll have to watch that later. That just sounds like fun. Sounds like a good time. Now, I'm kind of buying in on Neighbors now, just on the pure upside. It is a little harder on drafters, which is total points, but it feels pretty good on, like, at this price. Even if he misses a couple games, I feel pretty fine about it. I know not everybody necessarily believes that. There are definitely shakeups going on. Yeah, you called it. They took Josh Allen over there. And now they're going to have a unique team because they're going to have right side or left side board with Allen Gibbs. Actually, no, you didn't call it. Because the guy took Allen with Gibbs instead of Cook. Just ruined that guy's day, probably. Number one Bills fan just probably cried. Probably got a little sniffle. Might have broke something. We don't know. If you're in the chat, let us know. What did you break? Because I believe you broke something. Do we want to go? Let's go 0 RB. I haven't done very much 0 RB. Let's just do a 0 RB start here. See how it works out. Puka Nacua, Malik Neighbors, Chris Olave. So I'm probably going to add one more at like 52 or something. Maybe at 45. And stop at 4 for a while. And then let the top 3 ride out for when Neighbors is hurt, assuming he's going to be hurt for a few weeks. And then try to get a bunch of RBs and then go late tight end, right? So my 0 RB strategy now is a little different. It used to be like I want to get 4, but I want to push it, still go 7 total receivers, and just fill it exactly to the flex, not through the flex like what people used to do. I want to stop at 4 receivers and then pick up guys later, right? And then try to get stronger RBs on those teams. Yeah, legendary Stipe. Like, that's pretty good stuff. Absolutely great stuff over there. You gotta love a commitment to the bit. Bobo said no to Cienzi here. Bobo says no. Absolutely. So in the we got Jabron at the 7, JSN, Barkley, Garrett Wilson, and it was okay, game tight was Barracudas. I couldn't remember who it was. It was Barracudas. So Barracudas, game tight, Achane, McBride, McConkey. I'm still having a hard time with McBride. It might bite me, but we're gonna let it ride out, see what happens. Like, it could be bad. It could be really bad. But I don't really, until I see the quarterback there, I don't really want to commit much to it. That's just my take. And half of my takes are wrong. So it is what it is. We got 11 watching on X. I want to thank all of you. If you guys haven't came over to the Who Hames YouTube channel, please come on over here. Give me a sub. Also, the chat on the YouTube side, usually pretty active. So I would recommend, if it's easy for you, to use the YouTube instead of the X. I would assume I don't think I have ads play on YouTube, so it shouldn't be any different. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Just draft Bowers instead, if you're going to take one there. I'm starting to buy in on Rashee Rice in the 4th round. I was out on it in the 3rd. Now, I'm not going to be overweight. I just want to take some teams with it. And a team like this, where you go 3 elite running backs into Rice, I think it makes some sense there, specifically. So I don't know exactly what I want to do here. I think I know. We got Puka, we got Neighbors, we got Olave. I don't know if I want to, I know I said I wanted to stop at the 2 receivers or the 4 receivers, but if I get Adams, I'm not going to commit to that. Because I'm going to assume Puka and Adams are going to spike alternately most of the time. So I think that was kind of a blessing. I'm not getting to a ton of Igbuka. I do believe that Mike Evans is going to leave. And I do believe that I don't really think he's going to move up that much, but I do think Igbuka moves up a little bit when that happens. It also gives me another out at quarterback. I like all of the running backs that are left basically the same. So the other option was to take Terry McLaurin and then to wrap around and take Jaden Daniels. So I chose the Igbuka route this time. I generally prefer the McLaurin Jaden thing, but I kind of would just rather have Zayf or get the Lamar instead, right? So we could take Travion here, but I'm just going to take the Lamar Jackson. We're going to call that good. And we're going to see what happens. This team, we're about to see how this DraftKings lobby treats quarterbacks. Naked Lamar feels perfectly fine with this team. Guys, don't blame me. I only play on Underdog. Is this Drafters? Try to use on my phone. This is DraftKings, by the way. It was going to be Drafters, but the Drafters lobby wasn't going to fill. This is what Drafters looks like. This is DraftKings. So DraftKings actually has Best Ball, and this is the $10. The DraftKings $10 main, just like the big board. It's DraftKings $10 version of it as well. Yeah, hey, no problem. But yeah, if you want to use Drafters, by the way, I do have a promo code. Promo code capital H, 2 little O's, should give you a 100% deposit match for up to $100. If you do decide to play over there and you use it and it doesn't work, let me know. Nobody's tried it for about 5-6 months. So if it doesn't work, I'll have to get back a hold of them and have them mess with it. And in that case, use somebody else's, but I would just like to know if it works or not, basically. If it allows you to basically whenever you do your first deposit, you type it in, and it will tell you if you get. It'll have a green check mark before you enter, whenever it says use promo code. The green check mark. If there's no green check mark, it's not going to work. Find one that works and just deposit. I'm not that worried about it, but I would like it if you did use it, mostly to find out if it's still working. Over here on DraftKings, though, I don't have anything. I'm just a regular old scrub over here on DraftKings. Just a little scrub. So Cortland Sutton gets pulled up. I think I like the Cortland. Like, I don't like Cortland Sutton this year very much at all, but I don't mind it as much on a team like this. To kind of get some secured volume, especially if Rice is suspended, right? The goal is to get Rice through. Sutton's going to have a role. It's going to be pretty hard for him to not have a role. So I still think that Pat Bryant overtakes that role by the end of the season. Call me crazy. I think we kind of seen that starting to form last year. Parker Washington gets pulled up to 50. I'm having a hard time with Parker Washington on these full PPR sites being in the 50s. That doesn't mean it's wrong. You're not a scrub, brother. Knowledge is awesome. I appreciate you. I'm happy with my 2% Sutton as well. So what do we have on the board here? I don't take very much Drake or Tyler Warren, but I think I could take some Tyler Warren here. Like a Ramondre click wouldn't be bad. There is a player I wouldn't mind taking here either. Not going to name him. But I will take a Tyler Warren share. Wait for Pitts. Yeah, we'll take we will take Tyler Warren there. I just don't have very much. I have a lot of Kyle Pitts. I have a lot of Tucker Kraft, and I have a decent amount of Laporta. I think that those three are just better values than Tyler Warren and Harold Fannin. So like I just try to mix in some Tyler Warren here and there. I'm probably going to be 4 to 6% Tyler Warren. So I just mix it in when I can. Did he go? Oh, so Montgomery did go. Got it. Where did David Montgomery go? Oh, he went right there. Very good pick. Yeah, we'll take a share of Jaylen Warren there. Gave you a double like, trying to get the guys to sub. Firefighters are a different breed. So far, good on calls. Nice. Hopefully they enjoy the content. Hopefully they I would love a sub, but hopefully they enjoy it and they continually come back. I'm just here trying to have a good time, drafting some teams, gambling. Gambling's my favorite thing. It's not the best thing to do, but it is my favorite. So through 7 rounds, we have Lamar Jackson, Jaylen Warren, Puka, Neighbors, Olave, Warren, Egbuka. We have the naked quarterback. We have the ability to either stack up Stafford or wait for Shuck or Baker. I don't know what route I'm going to go. It'll depend on what running backs are available. Lord, I was born a gambling man. Yeah, that's how I am. Gambling number 3 behind Scotch and cigars. I'm absolutely shocked that a gambling addict is also a Scotch drinker and a cigar smoker. I don't do either one of those, but it absolutely feels like something a lot of best ball people are into. Auto drafter at 12. Yep. With Jeremiah Love at, no, they're not auto drafting, by the way. You can tell on DK when somebody's auto drafting. If you ever see the green arrows in the bottom corner up here, that means they're auto drafting. Whenever the green arrows are there, they're auto. Just so you know. Now, it may force them to go to auto after this. Like, you'll see it pop up and like they can unclick it. But yeah, like that's how you know if there's an auto drafter. Yeah, they got Love and they don't have the green arrows. So I mean, they could just have put Jeremiah Love at 101, because if you don't change your rankings at all, it'll like disregard if you won the contest. So they didn't end up getting that. But thanks everybody for popping in and hitting the like. We just done 2 hours with Steve on the rookies and who we like for best ball. There's a lot of receivers and very few running backs is the gist of it. Yeah, taking the whole clock on the turn is like, if you're doing a stream, maybe they're doing a stream. If you're doing a stream, talking through some things, it's totally acceptable. If you're not, like, if you do it every single time, I think it's kind of wrong, like bad. But I mean, it's your clock, it's your draft. You do it how you want to do it. There's definitely a player I'm going to take a lot of here. I would love to get Algier and Jadarian Price or Dowdle. I have a really hard time taking Jacoby Myers at all. It just feels not correct. Kyle Monungai, I can't get behind that price. I was taking some Pollard early. I feel like Arizona or Tennessee ends up with Jeremiah Love at this point. Easily, I mean, I could easily be wrong with that, but I do feel like that's the most likely scenario. And I'm not going to stop taking Pollard, but I'm going to not take him as often. I'm going to push Pollard down a bit. George Kittle at 96 is a decision. DK needs to ADP sort their queue. You could just click this button and it sorts it, by the way. If you click this project, like where it's projected, you just click ADP, it sorts it for you. If you have custom rankings in. Do I want to take, what's the quarterbacks look like? Do we want to go? We're going to take Price. We're just going to do it. We're going to see if we can get Shuck all the way back. Yes, but in the queue. I mean, are you talking about the queue over here? 2025 tab of Scotch, cigars, gambling was 20K. Winnings only 1,500. Wife wasn't happy. Were you happy? That's the question. The big question is, was you happy? All right. So if you put multiple people in the queue over here on DraftKings, if you click, you can click the arrow over here. Like you can't click the name, but if you click the 3 prongs, you can move them around. I'm not a big fan of the way that DraftKings does everything. So add 5 players to your queue, yeah. You mean you would like to just add them to your queue and then sort by ADP? Well, you can just arrange them in the ADP order or put them in there in your ADP order. It took me a while to really like figure out how to maneuver over here. What's up, Bestball on Call? How we doing? Happy Bestball, bro. Happy life. I think that's the saying. Miserable. I married a Chinese woman with a black belt in Taekwondo. That's so which was the worst, like what was she more upset about? The gambling loss or all the money on the scotch? Which one was she more upset about? You do not have to answer these questions, by the way. But you did open up Pandora's box. And until you stop answering, I'm going to ask questions. And if you just say, I decline to answer, we can move on. At least gambling can return money. Yeah, like, I always view the people that say gamblers have problems, like, but they have like smoking and drinking problems. Like the one can return money. It's actually a better addiction than going and watching movies. I think best ball drafting is a better addiction than being a movie buff and going and spending a bunch of money on movies, watching a movie, paying money for all the things while you're at the movies. In my eyes, gambling is the smarter decision. All right, so we almost get Baker back. Valid 8ED doesn't enjoy fun. Takes Baker right in front of me. But I do get Tyler Shuck back, and I'm comfortable stopping at Lamar plus Shuck, having Chris Olave there. I feel pretty good about this. Woody Marks doesn't go here anymore. So we have Warren Algier and Jadarian Price at running back. There's a lot of things going kind of different in this draft. I don't really like this range at all. Do I want to take... I think I just want to pull up Jordan Mason here. Yeah, we're just going to pull up Jordan Mason. I do expect them to get competition, but I feel like he's a really strong 0 RB pick. We're getting him 3 rounds later than he was last year. He outperformed by all the metrics, Aaron Jones, like yards per carry, stuff like that. Tackles, like missed tackles, forced stuff, I believe. He was also ahead. I'm going to experiment with debit cards. Wish you luck. I use the movie excuse as well as golf, but that excuse has run its course. Good luck, sir. So how often does the black belt come into effect? There we go. Like, I cannot believe this guy just took Juwan Johnson there after sniping me on, like, he didn't even wait to snipe me on Juwan Johnson at 140. He's like, no, you ain't even getting a chance, bro. None. 0. No chance. Absolutely not. Can't do it. Zero hope. You're not even allowed to have hope. Baker will give you hope. We will give you no hope on Juwan Johnson. 0. And by the way, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy the content, at 400 or at 500 subs, I'm going to do a 12-hour live stream. If we get there before the combine, or not the combine, before the NFL draft. Yeah, who level trolling there? Absolutely. He's bitter. He didn't use your promo code when he signed up. I mean, I just want people to get their free money. Like, I would like him to use my promo code, but like, honestly, I just want the people to get their free money. For the most part. Like, I get a really small kickback on the 100, but like, it doesn't hurt them at all. It's just, I think I got a $40 kickback if they use the promo code, something like that. For the new user. I believe that's what it was, but they also had to like use most of the $100 or part of the $100 before I got it as well. So, but like, that's why I'm not that worried about like, if they want to use somebody else's promo code, it's whatever. And basically nobody else, like, it's the only promo code Drafters gives out as well. I know Underdog gives different people different promos and stuff like that. From my knowledge, Drafters does the same exact one for everybody. All right, so we have a 2-4-4-1 here. This is where I think, like, this is kind of where Woody Marks feels like he could be draftable. I would absolutely love either Debo or Concepcion here. I'm having a hard time getting to Romeo Doubs as well. So any of these picks would feel pretty solid as my fifth wide receiver. I still only have the one tight end, but I'm just gonna hope that Andrews comes back around. They're gonna take every one of these players. He's gonna take Debo. I can feel it. And to be honest, okay, yeah, he did. Like, they're watching, they're trolling. We're just gonna go ahead and take Mark Andrews. I have a hard time with Romeo Doubs. I'm not saying it's a bad pick. I just kind of have a hard time with it. We're just gonna continue to buy Omar Cooper. He's just an absolute value. Omar Cooper does go. We're not going to buy Omar Cooper, apparently. The jig is up, guys. The jig is up. No more free Omar Cooper. Omar Cooper, no longer free. Do I want Woody Marks here? Do I want Hunter Henry? Man, we are getting... Everybody is taking all of the players. What do we want here? Let's just take a share of Mike Washington. I don't like this price. Let's just be honest. I don't like this price, but I know his price is going to go higher. So I'm going to take a share here because I'm not going to want to buy any whenever he gets up in the 120s. So I'm just like doing this right now. I get $400 out of the ATM once a month for groceries. I buy a debit card, then I use PayPal to use Underdog. Nice. Hopefully she's never finds my stream. As Bruce Lee said, like cash, my friend. Yeah, that is fantastic. Whatever keeps your dream alive. Yeah, like Bestball is definitely the most degen of degen things to gamble on, but that's why it's so much fun. And it takes a really, really good run out to really come out profitable. Like if you look at it as a DFS slate, and I believe you should, like if you play DFS, like even the best DFS players don't win every week, right? Like over the course of a season, they may win a couple times. That means like 20 years of best ball, you're expected to win over a couple seasons, right? Like 4 or 5 seasons, maybe. But like those wins, like you want to win really big when you win, right? Like I don't know what the exact, like obviously the math's not exactly, I don't know the, not even true. What isn't true? Best ball is one of the purest forms of fantasy. I agree, it is. Yeah, the prediction and parlays and stuff, it's way worse betting. It like, I'm just saying that like best ball is super degen. Yeah, like it's the most degen only because of the like, yeah, so you are correct. The way I worded it was incorrect. What I mean is when you start playing best ball, you never stop at like 20 teams, right? Like when you discover best ball, you're like, I'm going to do like 500 teams, right? Like that's why it's super degen. It's not the, it becomes like, that's kind of what I'm thinking. It's like you have such an investment in it, in the time and all that stuff. Having an eternal debate about maxing BBM. I personally think BBM's the worst contest to max. I like maxing all the other ones, but it's basically which type of contest do you want to play? It's all preference. Yeah, you're trying to hit a 20 leg parlay. Yeah. 1,600 best ball teams. I drafted about the same amount. And I loved it. 8 hours a day, 5 months of work to lose all your money. It feels great, doesn't it? It feels fantastic. All right, so we went with the running back last time. Let's go with the wide receiver here. Actually, we need tight ends. Let's take Njoku here. I do like AJ Barner, but we're going to take David Njoku and be done at tight end. And then we definitely need to look at wide receiver now. I think I've only got the 4, right? Yeah, I've only got the 4 I started with. So we're gonna stop. We're basically gonna go 9 receivers, maybe, with this. It's either 8 receivers, 7 running backs, or 9 receivers. I do think there's a pretty big drop off here. Aaron Jones is kind of a faller. I don't know. I'm going to take the drop on Kayshon Boutte. He's just a spike week guy. I advanced 42 teams in big board, won $0. Did you have extreme exposures? I'll be honest. People blame losing at best ball because of streaming are the weakest. God, you're a solid guy who likes what he does. What do you mean because of streaming? I guess I don't understand. People who blame losing at best ball because of streaming are the weakest. Oh, you're just saying like because stream drafts are different, stuff like that. I mean, they are generally a little tougher if you get into a draft room with a bunch of people. But like, I don't really, in general, I don't think it's that like as massive of a difference. It's just that like when you stream, the people listening to you know your takes, right? And it makes it harder. Now, the people who want to get into draft streams and then complain about like they should know the community's takes, right? And they know what they want. I have not maxed it yet. I will. I got 5 bullets left, and I'm waiting till free agency's done to do those last 5. Yeah, so you didn't have extreme exposures. You probably just didn't have any Kyle Pitts, or something like that. It's a brutal game. I got 4 teams to the big board semis, and advanced 0. I got 3 teams to best ball finals. None of them performed well. I did get 3 to the fourth quarterfinals. I didn't do well, but somebody in the chat did very well in that same contest. I think with basically the same amount of teams. Congratulations. I don't really mind the room where people know what they're doing because they say in their lane. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. Like, and it's never the teams you think are absolute nutted that get there either. So I don't think it's as big of a deal as people talk about. I do think it matters. I just don't think it's like the end of the world or anything. So we have definitely want one more veteranish receiver. Man, has Cavani Vidal been retained yet or not? Like I haven't seen anything on Vidal because he was a restricted free agent. I'm looking right now. I can't find anything on him specifically. He's listed as a he should be on his rookie deal, like for sure. He was, I don't remember. He might have been an undrafted free agent. Yeah, he was drafted at 181, which should mean he had a 4-year contract. For whatever reason, whenever I looked up unrestricted free, like the free agents and all that stuff, Vidal popped up as one of them. Let's see where we're at. We're on the clock again. What do we want? We want a running back. Let's just take. Yeah, we'll take him. We'll take Naj. Oh, that's our 7th running back. We're good. So we're gonna end the draft with 3 wide receivers here. I got a little sidetracked looking this up. So Vidal. Okay. Yeah, so I'd heard other people say that. But yeah, he's not in my stuff that way. The Chargers probably offer him a 1-year deal. Okay, that's what. Okay, that's what happened. Okay. Odds a second draft after beer plus 350. I'm not really planning on doing a second draft today. I've already been live for a while. Kind of want to just relax today. I think I want to be on for a while tomorrow and Thursday. So JT says, I hate to be nosy, but out of the 1,600 team, how much money did you win? I drafted about 1,600. I got back like, I can't remember exactly. So I did well in the dailies and basically broke even for the year because of daily stuff. If you don't win, yeah, the name of the game is like you need to win. Like when you get to the finals, and you need to place high, or you never win. Like, and you have to finish really high. But the years you do that, you're going to win exponentially more than you put in. I think I got back. I put in like 9 to 10 grand, and I got back like a little over like $2,300 or something like that. But then I won like close to 6,000 in dailies. So like I still lost for the year, but like I ended up like closer to even overall. Yeah, so like I ended up around like or down like 1,200, 1,300 or something like that for the year as a whole. I honestly didn't track it. It might have been worse, it might have been more. All I know is how much money I currently have in the account, and it's enough to play for a while. So feels good. By the way, I would not be taking Jeff Caldwell. I know he had an awesome combine. I would not be doing that. So definitely want like one more rook or veteran receiver. We're going to take the Vele stack here. We have the double stack now. That's our 6th receiver. Is Bernard available? Bernard went, I assume, as somebody that watches wide receivers. Let's just look at them. Bryce Lance is going to start going in a bunch of these. I moved him up. Brendan Thompson, I probably won't take much of. I do want some Skylar Bell, some Antonio Williams. Like, I definitely want some rookie upside here as well. I could take Tez, Devontae Walker as well. These are the players I would like to get. I feel the best about Skylar Bell on DraftKings. Like, I think I really like this team. Even though I waited on running back. I still don't love the price of Washington there. I'm having a hard time with it. Yeah, the Kyle Pitts thing was an absolute killer, right? Like, it really was. Like, I advanced some teams through without Pitts versus some Pitts teams. But, like, if you were in BBM, like, those types of structures is much, much worse, right? I did a lot of the structures that was, like, 1 of 8, 1 of 9 advanced. It was a lot easier than the 1 of 13 to, like, avoid a Kyle Pitts team, right? So I tended to, like, escape a few more of those, right? Yeah, the Trevor Lawrence 44-point game, like, as well. Because I think he had, like, 30-some and then, like, 44 or something crazy, like, back-to-back weeks. And, like, if all you had was Kyle Pitts, Trevor Lawrence in that first week, you got, like, 70-some points. Like the only way to combat Kyle Pitts was to have McBride, who was a second round pick, and you were still down 13 points. Like trying to max the contest, have 1 of 5, 1 of 6 coming. Yeah, that's what I did last year. So like the way I look at it is, do I want to have more chances at, like, do I want to draft more teams, or do I want to max BBM? Maxing BBM is $3,750, and it's a 1 of 13, 1 of 16 advance rate. Yes, first place is way higher, and I totally understand chasing that. For my funds, I'm going to choose, I would rather max 4 puppies. Maxing 4 puppies is what, like, basically the same amount of money, but you get to do 600, like, it's not even 600. It's 600 drafts. So you get to do 600 drafts for the price of BBM. And all of those have 100,000 up top. So like, yeah, like and it's just a personal preference thing, right? Like you get to choose how you play it. And like, I would much rather do the 600 puppies or the other contest than maxing BBM. I enjoy that. That's how I enjoy it. It's 1 of 10, 1 of 10, which I think is meaningfully different. It's still 2 of 12. Then it's 1 of 10, 1 of 10, which is, in my opinion, a huge difference from 1 of 13, 1 of 16. Like, just a like, in my opinion, the math will back it up that it's a massive difference. Like, we could do the math, but I really don't feel like doing the math right now, because like a BBM finals appearance is expected 1 out of every 9.1 years or whatever. I can't remember a puppy, but I believe it's like 1 out of every 5 years ish. To advance to a puppy finals. And that was like if you only done 1 puppy. But I don't think psychology and it's meaningful. Okay. Yeah. No, 1 of 10 is still hard. I am not arguing that. I will not argue that 1 of 10 is easy. Like, you will not catch me doing that. Yeah, I think I want Antonio Williams here. I don't even know that BBM's competition's tougher. I do think that, like, yeah, I don't know, like, if BBM's competition is really that much tougher. I do agree that more, like, all of the actual pros do the BBM stuff, and not all of them do, like, the puppies and stuff. But, like, there's also a lot more casual people in there doing 5 to 10 to just try to just try to do thing, right? I don't know, like, I'm not sure what the actual thing is. Like, I see, like, whenever I do BBMs, I see wilder things in BBMs usually than I do the puppies. But I also do less BBMs, so yeah, I see some wilder stuff in the BBMs. Like, we'll see what contests come in the coming months. If they did the layoffs, I doubt we see Superflex. Well, so they already have the structure for all that stuff done. I would doubt that it really affects it. It would just be like brand new styles of contests that would be different. All right, we're going to review the teams. I ended up with a 2-7-8-3. We got Lamar Jackson, Jalen Warren, Tyler Algier, Puka Nakua, Neighbors, Olave, Tyler Warren, Igbuka, Jadarian Price, Tyler Show. Only 2 quarterbacks: Jordan Mason, Andrews, Mike Washington, and Joku. Probably, I don't know if I should have taken a 3rd tight end or not. I think it ended up okay, though. Kayshawn Booty, Kamani Vidal, Tank Bigsby, Devon Vele, Skylar Bell, Antonio Williams, Vele for the double stack. I think the team looks pretty solid. It's definitely not like my favorite team, but I think it's a solid team. We got Bronny here at the 107. You got a 2873. A very deep hero RB team. Jaden Daniels, Jalen Hurts. Running backs: Saquon Barkley, Blake Corum, RB2, JCM, Kamara, Jonathan Brooks, Sean Tucker, Keaton Mitchell, George Halani. Halani is a really smart pick right now that not a lot of people are doing. I'm mixing him in. I've been mixing him in for a while. I just think he's a really smart pick right now. Love that pick. Wide receivers: JSN, Garrett Wilson, Jamison Williams, Michael Wilson, Michael Pittman, DJ Moore, Bryce Lance, my boy. Tight ends: Pat Fry, Terrence Ferguson, and Dallas Goddard on the move. Very strong team. I like it. And we have Game Tight, a.k.a. Barracudas here with a 2-6-10-2. Herbert, Malik Willis. Running backs: Achan, Javonte Williams, Quinshon Judkins, Woody Marks at 152. I think Woody at 150 is a really solid price. I almost pulled Rachaad White up over Washington. I decided on Washington just because I think he's going to be more expensive soon. I think that this is the exact price Mark should have. I think it should be after Washington, Rachaad White, and Kamara. Maybe Dobbins too, but like mixing it in, whatever. So Woody Marks and Devin Neal. Gotta represent the brand of Game Tight with the picture. And then 10 wide receivers: McConkey, Makai Lemon, McConkey stacked up, double stacked with Quentin Johnson, Lemon, Boston, and Concepcion. The triple with Trey Harris, Isaac Tesla, Brazil, Jacoby Lane, Jalen Noel. You're relying on rookies a lot. If you can get some early production from one of these rookies, team seems very strong. This is a team that might struggle to advance out of the pod, but if it advances out of the pod, very strong in the playoffs. We got Sweetleaf, 3692 in the 11th spot. Dak Prescott, Patrick Mahomes, and Kyler Murray. Running backs: Omarion Hampton, Kyron Williams, DeAndre Swift, Kenneth Gainwell, J.K. Dobbins. Devon Claiborne, I think at 227 is an absolute steal right now. You did the thing I've been talking about for a long time. Jalen Royal stacked up with Mahomes in the last round. Other receivers: Lamb, A.J. Brown, Brian Thomas, Xavier Worthy for the double, actually a triple with Kelsey, Calvin Ridley, Trey Tucker, Ryan Flournoy, Jeremy Bernard. Very strong receiver room, very strong running back room, like just a strong team overall. You got CeeDee Lamb double stacked with Ferguson and Dak. The 2 tight end, I might have went 3 tight ends, but like I think I probably add Royals and just say that that's good enough. My voice is starting to go. I want to thank everybody for coming out. I'll be back on tomorrow at my normal time, 4 p.m. Central. We'll be on with Bestball Soul from the Discord. Let's get through the chat real quick. If Underdog doesn't have a new tournament in the next 2 weeks, I don't think they will because they're leaning into daily. Then I'm out off to DK. And I do what you got to do. We should have expected something was up when the little board. Well, yeah, it was. It was really weird. $5 on Luca for King of the Court. I don't know anything about the other sports, so good luck on that. But I'm gonna rest my voice. I'll see all of y'all tomorrow. thanks for coming in. If you're new to the channel, please give me a sub. And if you are over on X and you would like to support me, click this link I just put in the chat. Give me a sub. 500, 12-hour live stream. See y'all later. Peace.
Hey, we're grinding through the torment. High volume, no management. Taming souls indecent. Grinding drafts through the abyss, no rest in our veins. Feel striking like lightning, flooding endless pains. From late season voids, he's dropping all the flames. Bestball Degens unite, shattering the chains. Old school lobby stacking fury, derailing trendy trains. Who is commanding the storm etched in our brains? Who hates? Thunder in the names, claiming all the kills. Flames, babes, games, Degen wrath of